Hey, welcome everyone. This is going to be a yoga class for the neck and the shoulders. So when you feel a little bit of tension in the neck and the shoulders, this is a great practice to do on any time of the day. What we'll be needing is a blanket or a towel. And I'm here in Vondeltjemies and the blankets are gone. I'm sure they have it somewhere, or maybe people are using it. So I had to be also a bit creative. I'm going to use an extra mat. So take your time, take your towel, blanket, and then make a nice roll from that blanket. What we will also use for this class is a belt, a yoga belt. But if you don't have a yoga belt, don't worry, just take an old t-shirt or a sock or a shawl. Anything will do. And also if you don't have that, don't worry, it's just nice. I'm gonna use the yoga mat for the first practice. So you have a towel, blanket, make a nice roll over it, from it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this nice roll into the upper back, just below the shoulder blades. And then you're going to lay down on it. Interlace the fingers behind your head and see if you can just lean against the roll, the blanket or the towel. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, see if you can just place a little bit more weight into that blanket. Just continuing doing this for a couple of breaths. And you slowly go all the way down until the knuckles of your fingers will touch the floor. And then you can spread out the hands into a cactus. Your elbows are more or less on the same height of your shoulders. And just take a couple of deep breaths. Take this time to relax the shoulders, relaxing the neck. Get a little bit of pressure in the upper back and the upper ribs. So maybe you can feel the front ribs popping up a little bit towards the ceiling. This is a great way to opening up the chest, opening up the heart space. It's a nice counter pose for all the forward folds we're doing during the day, sitting behind the desk, carrying kids maybe, or carrying heavy groceries shop. You can just really release your whole body weight over the roll. What you can do with your legs, you can either just keep them like this, with your feet flat into the earth and the knees up to the sky. Or you can place your feet into a butterfly pose for an extra stretch into the hips. Or if you like, you can straighten out the legs. Just a couple of more breaths here, surrendering and breathing. Arrive here at your yoga mat. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. fingers. And have one more deep breath here. Bending the knees again, feet flat onto the earth. And slowly roll onto your side. Maybe that caused a little bit of tension in your spine. It's normal, so don't worry. You can place the blanket away or maybe use it as a nice pillow. We're just going to stay here on the side for a couple of breaths. Slowly press yourself back up towards the seat. And then we're going to come into hero pose. So you can sit onto your feet. If this is a bit uncomfortable for you, then maybe grab a block or maybe have a pillow at home or use the blanket and maybe just sit onto it. Or otherwise, any seated version you can imagine. See if you can just straighten the spine. Maybe pressing the sitting bones down, finding length, the top of the head towards the ceiling. And then just make a couple of shoulder rolls here, bringing your shoulders into a forward, upward, and backward position. Really enjoy this moment you take for yourself to give yourself some neck and shoulder love here. And the last biggest circle you've ever made in your life. And relax. Now we're going to the other side, so first backwards, then upwards and forwards. Big circling movements of the shoulders. Good. One last time. Here, big circle again. And release. And placing the hands on top of your shoulders. And now we're going to make circling movements with the elbows. Also first backwards, upwards, and forwards. Big circling movements. And then the other way around. Forward, backwards, and forward, upwards, and backwards. Big circling movements. Pull the navel in, keep your spine straight. Relaxing the neck, relaxing your face. Maybe make some funny movements with your jaws if you're chewing like a big chewing gum. Just releasing any tension in the jaw. And then relax your arms. Okay, so this is your moment maybe when you want to have your belt or the old t-shirt or even just a kitchen towel cloth will do. And then we're gonna lifting up the right arm, bending the right elbow and placing the hand somewhere just between the shoulder blades or the neck. And with your left hand you're gonna hold the right elbow. You're gonna pull the elbow really close towards your right ear. Right head, the right side of your head. And then you feel this stretch on the upper arm. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. Pull the navel in, keep your spine straight. Breathe into your right arm. You can stay here or always come back to this place. Or leave the left arm, bringing the palm away from you, and then bring it onto your back. And see if you can walk your hands towards each other. Then you can grab the fingers, grabbing the hands, or if that's not working, grab your t-shirt, or take the belt. And when you have the belt, you hold it into your right hand. First, arrange the right arm, and then you there put your left hand, the belt. You can just walk over that belt. So wherever you are, just breathe, feel the stretch in the shoulders. Relaxing the eyes, the nose, the cheeks. One last deep breath here into the cow, face, arms, and slowly release. Just for a moment, place your hands on top of your thighs and feel the sensations of your arms. And then we move over towards the other side, so left arm up, bending the left elbow, placing the left hand somewhere into the neck or between the shoulder blades. With your right hand, you're grabbing your left elbow, really pressing this left arm, this left upper arm close towards the left ear. And then just stay here for a couple of breaths. Feeling this stretch on the outside of your upper arm. Eyes, nose, relaxing the cheeks, pull the navel in, sit up straight. And then you can always come back here or stay here or release the right arm, bringing the palm of your hand away from you and then walk your fingers towards each other. Grabbing the fingers or maybe again take that belt or the t-shirt, whatever you have. And then first the left arm. Then with your right arm backwards, and you can just walk the hands closer towards each other. And it really doesn't matter how far you have your hands or where they are reaching or whatever they're reaching. It's about the stretch you're feeling. So close your eyes and breathe into that stretch with your shoulders. Softening, opening up with the help of your breath. And slowly, one more last deep breath here. And then we come out of this pose. So come to hands and knees, maybe relax or a bit sleepy. Let's do some cat and cows. Take a deep breath in, arching the spine, and up. And on the exhale, pull the navel in, chin to the chest, knee around the spine. A couple of times on your own, breathe. Slowly come back towards the center, and then we are moving into Anahatasana pose. So it's melting the heart pose. So see if you can keep your knees where they are, and keep your hips more or less above your knees, so they're not suddenly coming forward or backwards. Try to keep them in one line with the knees. So you're melting your heart towards the floor, so your belly goes to the floor, your chest is going to the floor. Do it very slowly. Your arms go to the front. And maybe you want to bring your chin or your forehead onto the floor. Now this is also a very strong shoulder opening. So if this is too much for your shoulders for whatever reason, then you might want to walk your hands a little bit more towards the side. So it creates immediately more space. Or another version is to bringing your elbows into the floor, hands into Namaste, and bringing the Namaste behind you in your neck. Choose your option, and then stay there and breathe. Just take a couple of deep breaths here. See if you can melt your whole spine more and more to the front of your body. And let's have one more deep breath in here. And then slowly come back to all fours, hands and knees. Now spreading the fingers wide, tucking the toes, and move your weight more and more towards the back of your mat. And come up slowly, slowly into downward facing. And start to walk the dog on its spot, so bend one knee, try to straighten the other leg. And alternate a couple of times on your own. And feel the back of your legs. A nice stretch. Maybe you want to move your knees even diagonally, so you can move, stretch the side of the body. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the head. Also here make some funny faces again, contracting, releasing all the facial muscles. And bend both knees, look between your hands, slowly walk your feet to the front of your mat. Place your feet hip distance apart and hold the opposite elbow and hang it into a forward fold. Gentle movement, rocking of the body, left, right. Really dare to let your head hang heavily down so that the crown, the top of your head, into the direction of the floor. And then let go of your elbows, pull the navel in and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, you slowly roll yourself up. Really take your time, there's no hurry, no rush. You've been rushing already throughout your day, so use this moment to slow down. And then we're in an upright position. Just see if we can make some neck circling movement. So you can bring your chin first to the chest. The rest of the body stays relatively still, so you can bring your left ear to the left shoulder. And then if you want, go to the back. If that doesn't feel good for your neck, just go straight towards the right ear, right shoulder, and then come forward again. So a couple of circling movements here. Slowly, slowly. And the next time when your chin is back towards the center, see if you can move the other direction. Next time when your chin is by the chest, lift up your head. Then look over your right shoulder. Come back towards the center, look over your left shoulder. And one more time on your own. And then release. Okay, come with your hands in front of your heart. Deep breath in, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, float your chest up. And on the exhale, right leg back, bring that right knee to the floor. And place your hands into the hips. Take a deep breath in, find length into the spine. Exhale, maybe sink a tiny little bit deeper into your hips. And then let your arms hang next to your body. Interlace the fingers behind your back, and then see if you can really make this kind of hand together, the hands into each other. And then bring them onto your left hip, so really on the side of your left hip. Take a deep breath in, find length. And on an exhale, now drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Feel that neck stretch here and breathe. Slowly come out, hands on either side of your left foot and step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, come to a high push-up plank. On an exhale, lowering down the knees, bending the elbows close towards the ribs and all the way flat onto the earth. Straightening the legs, knees are off the floor. Inhale for cobra. And stay here and try to lift up your hands off the floor. Keep on breathing, legs are active, buttock muscles are active, your glutes, the back muscles are really engaged. Okay, then hands back towards the shoulder, under the shoulders, onto the floor. And then press yourself back downward facing dog. Lifting up the right leg, bringing that right foot all the way in between your hands. And then lowering down that left knee, hands onto the hips. Take a deep breath in, find length. Exhale, sink more and more into the hips. Release the arms alongside your body. Now interlace the fingers behind your back. And then bring both of your hands now onto the right side of your hip. Inhale, find length. And on an exhale, see if you can bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. Feel the neck stretch on the left side. All the way towards the shoulder. Breathe. Slowly release both hands onto the floor, tucking your left foot, toes, and step forward. Inhale, float your chest up. Exhale, nose towards the knee. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up your arm. Exhale, hinge from the hips down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, left foot back, lowering down that left knee. This time reach your arms up all the way. Interlock the fingers. Now see if you can bring the palms up towards the sky. And really find length. Length into the arms up. Sink down into the hips. Opening up the chest. Remember where we had the roll at the beginning of the class, and see if you can just imagine you're still having that roll or blanket or towel there and roll over. So you make a small back bend here. And then release, hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, come to a high push-up plank. Exhale, lowering down with or without the knees, your choice. Take a deep breath in, opening for cobra or any version of upper facing dog is fine. And then roll yourself back, downward facing dog. And lifting up the left leg. Bringing that left foot all the way forward. Right knee down. Into your low lunge. Arms up. Interlock the fingers, but this time take the other interlock. So there's always one pinky finger on the outside. Now we're taking the other pinky. This feels really weird. See if you can bring the palms up towards the sky. Find length into your whole upper body while you're sinking down into your hips. Maybe a small back bend again. Release, hands back to the floor, tucking your right toes, and step forward. Very good. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting up the right leg, bringing that right foot forward in between your hands and come up into a high lunge. Now bringing your left arm to the front. Your right arm goes over and coming to this eagle arm pose. So either the back of the hands together or press them together so there can be still space between the hands. Or see if you can bring the palms, the inside of the hands, towards each other. Keep your right knee bent, keep your left leg as straight as possible. Take a deep breath in, lift up your elbows a little bit higher, shoulders a little bit down. Now move into a small back bend here again. Breathe. slowly release, opening up, warrior two pose. Take a deep breath in, reverse warrior. And on an exhale, left hand goes down, left heel goes up, right arm goes up for a twisted lunge. Right hand goes down, also on the inside of your right foot. And turn all 10 toes to the long side of the mat. Hands into the hips. Inhale halfway. And exhale, come all the way up. So we're in a wide, straight-legged position here. Now interlace the fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in, opening up the chest. And exhale, forward fold and down. Bringing the hands back down to the floor. Keep your buttocks more or less where they are as you walk your arms all the way forward and come into this wide-legged downward facing dog. See if you can press your heart to the direction, in between your legs, I would say. So you walk your hands back towards the center, strong legs, hands into the hips, inhale halfway up, and exhale all the way out. Right knee again, or right foot back to the front of your mat, bending the right knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, and on exhale, wave your hands down to a high push-up plank, lowering down with or without the knees, your choice. You feel a lot of tension in your shoulders. Maybe just take your knees first to the floor and then roll yourself back, downward facing dog. Lifting up the left leg, bringing that left foot in between your hands, come up into this lunge position. Right arm goes under, left arm goes over into this eagle arm pose. Bend through your left knee, straighten the right leg as much as it goes. Inhale, elbows up, shoulders down. And then slowly see if you can opening up more and more the front of the body into a small back bend. Breathe. Slowly release, opening up, warrior two pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, right hand down, right heel up, left arm goes up for your twisted lunge. And then bringing your left hand down also on the inside of your left foot. And turn all your 10 toes to the long side of your mat. Inhale, halfway up, hands into the hips. And exhale, come all the way out. Interlock the fingers behind your back, but this time take the other interlock again. So the other pinky finger goes to the outside. One that feels really weird. Inhale, open. Exhale, slowly come forward and down. Breathe. Keep your legs super engaged. Maybe a little bit more of the weight in the front of your feet without tipping over. Relaxing the toes and smile. Hands back to the hips. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, come all the way out. And we're opening up the left foot. Bending the left knee. And we're opening up warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And on exhale, wave your hands down to a high push-up plank, lowering down with or without the knees. Inhale, opening up the chest. And exhale back into your downward facing dog. And then bring your knees to the floor and come into a pose of a child. Maybe with your arms alongside your body so your shoulders and your neck can completely relax. Bring your focus towards the breath. Every inhale, feeling the expansion of your rib cage. Exhale, drop down towards the earth. Allow the body to become heavy. Very slowly come out of the child pose. And then we're moving into a squat position. So, your feet are a little bit wider. It's a wide squat, malasana. If you can bring your heels on the floor, very good. If you have your heels off the floor, very good. Does not matter. See if you can straighten out the spine. So we're not rounding the spine, we're not coming forward. Hands in front of each other. Really press your hands towards each other. And then your elbows to the inside of your legs. Pressing the thumbs to your heart. In your heart space towards your thumbs. Breathe. Two more deep breaths here. Sink into the hips, opening up the chest. And then we're going into a very nice stretch for the shoulders. We're going to bring the hands with the palms. So I'll show you first in one hand. The palm, I'm turning it in between my thigh and my belly. I'm turning it and then I'm placing my hand into my leg. So the hand turns inside and then we're going to turn it. So both hands are there. And really squeeze it. Make sure your elbows are really against the inside of your knees. And now you're going to press with your elbows to the knees and the knees towards the elbows. And then you should be able to really feel the stretch from the outside here of your shoulders. If not, maybe go even deeper into it so you can bring your elbows a little bit more down. Or you have to maybe bring it more up. I feel more if I bring it more down. And it's really a game between the legs pressing inside, so my knees are really pressing towards each other. And with my arms, I'm pressing the knees out. And then you get that stretch into the shoulders. And slowly release. Come back towards all fours, hands and knees. Then we're going to just jump onto the fingers and back to the hands. To the fingers, back to the hands. Fingertops, hands, top. Just a couple of times, making the fingers really strong here. Then you can start to walk like an elephant in all kind of directions. The weight's going to be my left hand, my left arm, and my right hand, right. I'm going to try all kind of positions. Really stretch out my hands and my wrist. All connected to the shoulders, of course. I'm going to flip my hands over. I'm going to see if I can lean into the back of my hands. Maybe move a little bit with your body. Really get into the wrists here. Turn them around again. Slowly shake it out. Maybe make some nice shoulder rolls. Placing both hands into your neck and give yourself a nice neck massage. Squeeze with your hands into your neck. And then very important, relaxation. So come and lay down onto your back. Separate your feet, your arms alongside your body, bringing the shoulder blades a little bit more in. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out with a sigh. Relaxing the toes and the toes and the feet. Relaxing the ankles and the heels. Relaxing the lower part of your legs, the knees, the upper part of the legs. Relaxing the belly, the pelvis, the hips, the buttocks, the glutes. Relaxing the spine, lower part of the spine, mid part of the spine, upper part of the spine. Side of the body, stomach, the chest. Relaxing the front ribs and the back ribs. Relaxing the shoulders, upper arms and the elbows. Forearms, relaxing the wrists and the hands and the fingers. Relaxing the throat and the neck area. Relaxing the whole face, forehead, eyes, nose and the nostrils. Relaxing completely. Relaxing the left side of the body and the right side of the body. Relaxing the back side of the body and the front side of the body. Relax your whole body as one complete whole. And then when you feel like staying a little bit longer in this relaxation, you're more than welcome to just stay wherever you are. I'm going to say goodbye to you. I wish you a very, very nice rest of your day and hope to see you soon in real life. Bye bye.
Ik zie geen beeld meer.
Nee, ik kan wel een lampje.
Oh,
Oké, moeten we het even...
ik moet nu een wachtwoord invoeren. Ik hoop dat
Die
die...
staat
ik
op
zag het wel
papier.
meteen, maar ik dacht, nou ja, ik ga maar gewoon door.
Ja, ik kwam ook kijken, maar toen
Ja.
durfde ik er ook niet meer aan te zitten. Want dan zie je mij. Nee, hij doet het gewoon.